we have seen these kinds of attacks or criticism from the president at other people. It's not new. And with respect, I haven't heard you speak out about it until it was directed at you.
I think that's fair criticism. And I would like to say humbly, I'm sorry for taking part in the toxic politics. It's very bad for our country. I really just want to see people be kind to one another.
You regret the things that you have said and posted in the past, the Facebook post that was taken down of you in 2020 holding a gun alongside the squad, encouraging people to go on the offense against the socialists.
I addressed that back in 2021. And of course, I never want to cause any harm or anything bad for anyone. I think America needs to come together and end all the toxic, dangerous rhetoric.
Dana, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Please accept me into your exclusive friend group. Let's consummate our new friendship with a song. I love you. You love me. Please accept my apology. MTG, it rhymes with AOC. Let's hold hands and worship Mom Donnie. What the hell was that? Why is Marjorie Taylor Greene going on CNN and groveling? Why is she appearing on this dump of a network that no one is watching and pleading for their forgiveness? You know, I agree with a small part, a very small part, of what Marjorie Taylor Greene said yesterday morning on CNN. We do need to tone down the rhetoric. We do need to lower the political temperature. But the vast majority of the rhetoric, it ain't coming from conservatives. Most of it's coming from deacons at Woke United Methodist. I'll show you some examples here in just a second. So, I agree with part of what Marge is saying. What I'm struggling to understand is why Marjorie Taylor Greene would allow herself to be publicly humiliated by CNN. I'm struggling to understand why Marge would allow CNN to exploit her as the token conservative that's on their side in their ongoing war against Donald Trump. I don't understand why Marjorie Taylor Greene is apologizing for something that she said 4 or 5 years ago, something she just admitted she's already apologized for. Are we really doing this again? Are we going back to digging through people's past, desperately looking for something that could get them canceled? Will CNN now be pressuring all of their unknowns to publicly apologize for their rhetoric? Or are Republicans the only ones that will be forced to apologize? Will CNN feature Marjorie Taylor Greene and humiliate her into an apology? I am not taking sides in this ongoing civil war between Marjorie Taylor Greene and Donald Trump. Hell, the way they're arguing, they're reminding me of Marge Simpson and Homer Simpson, an old married couple who refuses to get along. I'm MAGA. No, I'm MAGA. Marge, I'm kicking you out of my movement. Fine, Homer, I'll go be friends with CNN. Marge and Don used to be besties, but they're in the midst of this bitter dispute. In times of conflict, especially when you're feeling the pressure, that is when your true character shows. Yesterday morning, Dana Bash gave Marjorie Taylor Greene the perfect setup. This was her chance to highlight the abundance of hypocrisy at the Cemetery News Network. Dana Bash is pressuring Marjorie Taylor Greene to apologize for dangerous rhetoric, when the reality is CNN is one of the biggest violators. But instead of pointing this out, Marjorie Taylor Greene apologizes. So, since the lovely Marjorie clearly doesn't feel comfortable pointing out CNN's hypocrisy, Uncle KC will. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. So I can get to the sponsor for today's video, my good friends at Sugar Mountain Trading. As you guys know, I've got young nephews. My oldest is 8, youngest nephew is 6. Like most young kids, they deal with various skin ailments. Psoriasis, eczema, itchy, dry skin. Hell, I'm not a doctor. I'm not qualified to diagnose what the hell it is. I just know it's a nuisance they no longer have to deal with because my sister started using oat and honey soap from Sugar Mountain Trading. This soap is ideal for sensitive skin, offering a gentle yet effective solution for various dermatological issues. Its American-made origins guarantees the highest standards of production. Also comes available with CBD. So if you're dealing with skin issues and pain, CBD version, take care of both. You'll be pain-free and smelling like fresh raspberries. Hell, that's literally the reason my wife likes to use it. She uses the standard CBD oil for pain, but she prefers the soap because it smells good. Like I said, oat and honey soap, available with or without CBD. So become pain-free while smelling fresh by clicking the link in the description below. Use their new promo code BTL35, BTL35. Receive 35% off your first purchase with Sugar Mountain Trading. According to Dana Bash, we need to tone down the rhetoric. These words are dangerous. I have no problem with CNN calling out inflammatory rhetoric. I could do without the insincere public apologies, but I don't have a problem with CNN asking for everyone to get along. My question is, will Dana Bash pressure Jake the Bongo Tapper into a public apology? As you're about to see, Jake Tapper has spent years claiming the Trumper was Adolf reincarnated. Will Dana Bash pressure the other woke welfare collectors at CNN to apologize for their dangerous rhetoric? What about her pretend friends at MSNBC? Hell, the only person at CNN that won't have to apologize is the American hero Scott Jennings. I am a real American. The American hero is the only one at this dump of a network who's willing to tell the truth. Dana Bash wanted Marjorie Taylor Greene to apologize for something she said 4 or 5 years ago. If you had a child in high school in 2020, they've graduated and started college. If you had a kid in college, they've graduated and maybe they've gotten married. CNN went all the way back to 2020 to find something controversial that Marjorie Taylor Greene said and shamed her into a public apology. Since CNN clearly wants to live in the past, Uncle KC put together a compilation of the recent past. Now, most of these clips are from the last 12 months. I wonder if CNN will pressure these people to apologize. Watch for yourself.
We don't take his presidency seriously. This man is a threat to democracy. You know, he admires dictators.
The dehumanizing rhetoric of Adolf Hitler is once again alive and well on a national political stage. Referred to immigrants from South America, Africa, and Asia. He did not mention Europe. South America, Africa, and Asia as, quote, poisoning the blood of our country, which it's not hyperbole. That does very directly echo Adolf Hitler's language.
Do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do.
So when we say Donald Trump is a fascist, fascism, a huge component of fascism is uniting racism, bigotry, a form of racist nationalism.
We are worried about potential rise of fascism in this country.
When fascism isn't just coming, it's already here.
No one has ever been more dangerous to this country than Donald Trump.
Let's just review here. They are referring to the Trumper, and by association, they are referring to the 77 million people that voted for him as fascist. They are claiming that Don and his supporters are a threat to democracy. They are comparing Don to Adolf. ICE is the Gestapo. Defund the police. Call social worker Shanice. mythical racism, white Christian nationalism. According to Rachel Maddow, Don Trump is an authoritarian, a dictator. According to Timmy Walls and his collection of tampons, no one has ever been more dangerous to America than Donald Trump. The compilation I just shared with you, that is just a very brief glimpse into their rhetoric. We could sit here until Thanksgiving next week and listen to the same lies over and over and over. But the question is, will CNN ask them to apologize? Every so often, AOC LGBT appears on the Cemetery News Network. Will Caitlin Collins, Katie Roo! Will the girl named Rue ask AOC to apologize? What about the Wicked Weave Joy Reid? She's currently unemployed. She's got plenty of time to appear on CNN. If she does, will Wolf Blitzer, will Wolf Blitzer ask her to apologize? Obviously, it's not going to happen. And I don't expect apologies from Democrats or their pretend friends in the mainstream media, because this is their only tactic. This is their only strategy. They can't win on policy or ideas, so their only tactic is to discredit their opponents. What I am getting tired of is this ongoing civil war in the conservative movement. No one is blameless here. Everyone is equally responsible. I don't care about sides. I don't care about who said what to who. Don Trump, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Tucker Carlson, Ben Shapiro. I don't care. They're supposed to be on the same side. They're supposed to be fighting the communists. Instead, they're arguing about Epstein files and Israel. Where is Dr. Phil? He used to have his own network. I think he ended up filing for bankruptcy. Couldn't have happened at a worse time, because clearly conservatives need Dr. Phil. Maybe he can get them into a counseling session. Maybe he can get them to settle their differences so they can go back to focusing on the real problems instead of constantly fighting with each other. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys later.